One of the things that we do when we kick off an audit is we always ask, has anything changed in the last year? And it seems like more often than not, people always say, nope, no changes here, everything's good, everything's the same as last year. But really, it's kind of hard to not have any changes. When you start looking at it, yeah, we've had some changes. We've got some personnel changes. We've got some location changes. You most certainly have some technology changes. Everything is moving so rapidly. And you have to consider all those things in your risk assessment when it comes to changes that have affected the environment. Common Criteria 3.4 of the SOC 2 Trust Services criteria just requires that you take that into consideration in your own risk assessment. What are the things that have changed this year, and what new risk could that have introduced into the organization? Did we bring new technology in and maybe we haven't learned how to monitor that yet, or we don't know all of the resources that are at our disposal in order to effectively deal with this new technology? What about new people, somebody new on the leadership team who brings a new perspective in? And there are lots of pros to having fresh ideas and fresh people on board, but it also introduces change that might create a new risk because of the new personality and the new ideas that are coming into the organization. What if you allow people to work from home this last year, or you've opened a satellite office where there's some sales and marketing staff, or maybe developers overseas? Any of those kinds of changes that you've introduced into the environment, you have to make sure in your annual risk assessment, at a minimum, that you've identified those and you've considered them in your own assessment of risk.